Hello everyone, with us here today is Miss Christine Linde.
Yes.
She's here to give us the whole story on the Helmer fiasco. Miss Linde.
Well, I suppose I should start at the beginning. You see, Nora and I have been friends for a very, very long time. Childhood friends, I suppose you could say. I'm very ashamed of what my friend has done. She's been accused of forgery, which I can't blame her. She has been quite some trouble recently.
Can I ask, what you've heard that she tried to cover up her forgery?
She has, in fact. She has told multiple people, everyone, even lied to Torvald about it. She said that her father gave her the money, which is interesting. Her father is dead, you know. Turns out that she has received the loan after his death, so how could he sign it? How could he give her the money?
I'm sort of confused about something. We've been informed that they took them 200,000 pounds roughly and went to Italy?
Yes, they did have to move south. Nora says that it's because that Torvald was desperately ill, and that the doctor said that if they did not move south, that he would die, or his chances were slim. However, if she's forged things and lied about everything, then how can we trust her on that?
That is true. I have to wonder, do you know who this doctor is?
Oh, I would suppose that is that suspicious Dr. Rank. Oh, he's over every day. I even heard that he confessed his love for her. How could that man be trusted? Is there something going on there that even I don't know about?
You never know. I have a question. If Dr. Rank is in love with Nora, would he not do anything for her? Does that mean he would even kill for her? So who is to say that he has not jeopardized many things for her?
I have no idea.
And Torvald, is this not his best friend?
It is. Which is the saddest part of it all.
How does he not know?
Oh, I suppose that Dr. Rank cannot stand that man. It is very sneaky. However, he's dying, you know. Dying of his father's mistakes, as he likes to put it.
So Helmer, Torvald, he is the new head of the bank.
Yes.
His wife has stolen money.
Yes.
His wife lies about many things.
Yes.
And one of his employees has also stolen money. So who is to say that we can trust Helmer, Mr. Torvald?
Unfortunately, the employee you speak of, Krogstad, he has been accused of forgery. However, I believe that he should leave it in his past. Torvald needs to dismiss Miss Krogstad, my bad. He needs to dismiss him and give me his job, or that's so what Nora arranged, until Krogstad came to Nora and threatened to reveal all of her secrets, the secret loan, the forgery, and everything.
So, I have also been informed that you and Krogstad have had a secret past with each other.
Yes, this is true. We have had past relationships.
And I've also received that you are now married to Mr. Krogstad.
Yes.
And how is that marriage going?
Very happily.
I see. And I would like to ask, we've also received that Mr. Krogstad has found another job, and you guys are moving away soon.
Yes.
So, can I ask, why did you decide to come to the press, considering that your best friend is Nora, to unveil all of her secrets?
Well, Nora's very immature, brags about everything when she doesn't have anything to brag about. She says that she works as hard as I do. Her life is easy, you know. She really just needs to grow up. She needs to stop lying. She lies to me, she lies to Torvald, even if they're not married anymore. She loves him, you know. It's just ridiculous. She needs to stop the lying. The truth needs to come out.
I see. I also hear that you arranged for Mr. Krogstad's letter, who he was willing to receive, to be left for her husband to find, which
Yes.
ultimately led to their marital denial.
Yes.
Can you explain to me I understand that they had 3 or 4 children.
Yes?
How were they?
Well, those darlings, they're with their nurse, as always, of course. From what I understand, they're doing well. They miss their mother.
And, of course, if my wife left me, I'd be very upset that she left my children. So how is Torvald reacting to this?
Oh, he is absolutely livid. He's so upset. From what I understand, that he almost was in tears when Nora left him, or so she says. However, I'm questioning all of what she says now. Don't know what to believe. I do know, though, that he's very upset, he's very angry, very hurt. My relationship with him isn't very, I guess you could say, healthy or well, considering I am supposedly Nora's best friend.
Well, I have to wonder, because we have also been informed that Nora is now living with you, and she has found a job, and she's back in town.
Well, if I believe that Krogstad could leave his mistakes in the past, perhaps Nora has come back as an independent person. You know, she left for quite some time to find herself. I'm sure our living arrangement won't be permanent. I'm not quite sure her job will be permanent.
So Nora's job has not been going well?
From what I understand.
So does she regret anything that she did? Does she wish she was still with her husband?
Torvald became a stranger to her, so I'm not quite sure what she wishes. The topic doesn't come up in our conversations much. In fact, we don't have conversations much at all.
I see. Does she have any intentions of getting back with Torvald?
I would presume that a miracle would have to happen for that.
I see.
Yes.
Their marriage has been on the rocks for quite some time, from what I understand.
Yes.
Nora has done everything she could in the past 4, 5, 6 years to keep it up as high as she can.
Very long time.
And we have also received reports of calls made to the authorities from Dr. Rank. Can you explain those reports?
Well, the reports concerning Dr. Rank's illness and his upcoming death, or the reports on how they argued all the time?
The reports on the argument of the night that she left.
From what I understand, it was a horrible, horrible argument. Torvald was livid, absolutely furious. How could she do such a thing? He, the manager of the bank, and his wife stealing money? Forgery? It was ridiculous. Of course, once the maid delivered the second letter from my dear Krogstad, Torvald wanted her to stay, to be his puppet, his doll.
He was like,
Just keep going.
So, these are the calls that we heard. One from Dr. Rank's death. The authorities were called when they found his body, and the other from the reported calls that Dr. Rank made himself
Before his death?
just hours before his death,
Yes.
yes.
What would you like to know about them?
Well, I have to wonder, how did he manage? I mean, would you not tell your best friends, who were supposedly your best friends for years, that you were dying? I mean, you were near your last hours, would you not?
Well, you remember how Krogstad left a letter in the letterbox? From my understanding that Mr. Rank, if you will, has also left a letter concerning a black cross saying that he was dying.
Well, we have the photos released of what Dr. Rank looked like at his death, and okay, we're back.
Well, I understand he was very ill, so we can mention that.
Well, he actually,
You really need to do that, so you do it best. I'm sorry, where was that again?
He was not doing well, you believe?
From what I understand, however, that man, I've always found that man to be suspicious.
Well, I think that pretty much concludes all of my questions for today. I will have you here tomorrow once again. So, thank you, America.